The fundamentals of person dignity theory comes from South Vietnam, when they were trying to oppose the communist North and stop a communist takeover. But in more modern day examples, it's now turned away, so while person dignity theory has a strong essence in Vietnam culture, saying that we need to preserve this, modern day person dignity theory is seen throughout the world and just wants to improve the best self. This is done with three tenets, the first of which being personality, that arguing individuals should have a strong, charismatic, confident personality, and that leaders should be elected with those traits. This leads to a personality cult, which person dignity theory encourages. The second tenet is a little bit harder to explain, but spirituality, arguing that the role of the government, the individual, and the self is to try and do as many good deeds as possible, giving one sense a strong spirit, a strong spiritual self, so in lack of better terms, a heavenly being. The third tenet is community, advocating for a strong self, strong helping of people, strong helping of nature, and just overall being a good neighbor. This is also where we see some of the South Vietnam trying to preserve its culture take effect, as it has a very strong reaction to preserving Vietnam culture in this tenet, saying that we need to preserve our culture for the good of the community. Now, because of this, and trying to preserve its own culture, this leads to person dignity theory straying away from capitalism and communism, seeing a social capitalist style as more of their speed rather than one or the other. In fact, their economy is best summed up as a social capitalist, wishing that a capitalist society that focuses on the individual to help out the individual, basically a predecessor to Dangism, trying to help the individual based off of the three tenets that have been stated before. Now, I hear what you're saying. Hey, person dignity theory sounds pretty good so far. This is where we get into trouble. It's also a crusadist ideology, wishing to purge those not of the Vietnamese culture, but more nowadays trying to purge those hardline communists and hardline capitalists in favor of itself, trying to replace them. And lastly, because we can never have good things, it's a strong nationalist ideology, saying that whatever country you're from, that's where the best individuals are from, and so therefore your country is the greatest because you have the greatest individuals. Hey everyone, thank you for watching once again. If you like my content, check on the video on the left. That's what YouTube thinks you want to watch, but I know you personally. That's right. Click the video on the right. That one's just for you. Anyways, special thanks to my patrons. I don't know how long this joke will last. Anyway, bye!